Good morning, children. Today we will do chapter 17, that is Prithvi Raj Chauhan 1. Okay, when we go back to history, okay, this name, that is the Prithvi Raj Chauhan, always shines. Okay, so we will start the chapter. Muhammad Ghori. We have conquered, looted, and plundered the mightiest and the most prosperous kingdoms, but the treasures that Delhi has are to be found nowhere else. If we were to loot the riches of Delhi, our country would be the wealthiest in the world. A truly golden kingdom. Minister, begging your pardon, Sultan, allow me to remind you that the ruler of Delhi is Prithviraj Chauhan, unparalleled in the field of combat. Stories of his heroic expedition abound, and to defeat him seems an impossible mission. Okay, so we all know that Muhammad Ghori have looted India so many times. He was the person who took away the peacock throne also. Okay, so now what are they planning? They have looted and plundered most of the kingdoms of India. Okay, but now they are planning to loot the treasures of Delhi. And so he is talking to his minister about that. Ki Delhi is the wealthiest city, and the treasures which are found in Delhi is found nowhere else. And if we loot the riches of Delhi, our country will be the wealthiest in the whole world. Okay, so he is planning to loot Delhi. But then the minister interrupted in between and said, begging your pardon, Sultan, allow me to remind you that the ruler of Delhi is who? Now, no one but Prithviraj Chauhan, who is unparalleled, means nobody can match him in fight. Stories of his heroic expedition abound, and to defeat him is almost impossible. Muhammad Ghori. We shall take up this challenge and see for ourselves whether he truly is such a great warrior, commander-in-chief. Make preparations to invade Delhi. So what is Muhammad Ghori telling? Ki, okay, we have heard everything, but let us take up the challenge and see for ourselves ki whether truly he is the great warrior or not. Okay, so they are preparing to go to Delhi. News of the impending attack reaches the court of Prithviraj Chauhan. Messenger, long live the king. We have just received information that the Sultan of Ghor, Muhammad Ghori, is preparing to raid Delhi. So a messenger comes to the court of Prithviraj and tells to Prithviraj that we have received the message that Muhammad Ghori is planning to loot Delhi. Prithviraj Chauhan, let him attack us. We are not so weak as to be afraid of a mere plunderer. We are of the martial race and fear nobody. Okay, so what is Prithviraj Chauhan telling you? Okay, let him attack us. So he was very cool. Okay, we are not weak. We are from the martial race. Okay, martial race means we are Kshatriya. That is called the martial race. And we fear nobody. Ghori attacks Delhi and a battle ensues between the two adversaries. Finally, Ghori suffers a humiliating defeat, and then, having been captured, he stands before Prithviraj Chauhan, head bowed, pleading for mercy. So Ghori attacks Delhi and the battle was fought between the both, but finally Ghori was defeated. Okay. Having been captured, he stands before Prithviraj Chauhan. His head was bowed and he was pleading for the mercy. Muhammad Ghori, Prithviraj, I have committed a grave error by invading Delhi, and I beg forgiveness for my action. I have heard that the Emperor of Hindustan is so large-hearted that he has the generosity to forgive his enemies. So what is Muhammad Ghori telling? That Prithviraj, I have committed a grave error, means I have committed a serious mistake, okay, by attacking Delhi. and now I beg forgiveness for my actions. So now I am very sorry for what I have done. And then he also adds that I have heard that the emperor of Hindustan is so much large-hearted that they even forgive their enemies. Okay, so यहाँ पे वो क्या कर रहा है, वो ट्राई कर रहा है पृथ्वीराज को प्रेज करके कि मैंने ऐसा सुना है, ताकि पृथ्वीराज उसको माफ कर दे. पृथ्वीराज चौहान, you have heard right, Mohammad Ghori. We do not strike an unarmed man, even if he is our enemy. We will surely forgive you on the condition that you never ever think of invading my kingdom again. So Prithviraj is telling कि yes, you have heard right. We do not attack an unarmed man, मतलब जिसके पास वेपन नहीं हो उसको हम लोग अटैक नहीं करते हैं, even if he is our enemy. We will surely forgive you on the condition that you never ever think, मतलब अब तुम सोचना भी मत, ओके, हम लोग के किंगडम को अटैक करना. मोहम्मद गौरी, I promise that I will never attempt to cause harm to your kingdom. So मोहम्मद गौरी उस समय तो प्रॉमिस कर देता है. चांद बारदाई, द कोर्ट पोएट, इंटरवीन्स एट दिस जंक्चर. ओके, चांद बारदाई जो उसका कोर्ट पोएट था पृथ्वीराज का, ओके, वो बोलता है कि महाराज, आई एम नॉट ओनली योर कोर्ट पोएट बट ऑल्सो योर फ्रेंड. आई फील दैट गौरी शुड नॉट बी पार्डन्ड बट इंस्टेड बी सेंटेंस टू डेथ. सो चांद बारदाई ये बोल रहा है कि महाराज, आई एम नॉट ओनली योर कोर्ट पोएट बट ऑल्सो योर फ्रेंड एंड आई फील that Ghori should not be pardoned but he should be sentenced to death. Okay, मतलब उसको मार देना चाहिए. पृथ्वीराज, I respect your sentiments, Chand Bardai, but I feel that everyone should be given a chance to reform and make amends for their mistake. So what is Prithviraj telling? That I respect your sentiments, Chand Bardai, but what I feel that everyone should get one chance, okay, to rectify their mistakes. ओके, अपनी मिस्टेक्स को करेक्ट करने का उसको चांस मिलना चाहिए. I therefore offer Ghori the gift of my forgiveness and as he is repentant. So what is Prithviraj telling? That therefore I give Ghori my gift of forgiveness. Having received the king's pardon, Ghori returned to Ghor but does not give up his wicked ways. He weaves plot after plot, planning and scheming to lay his hands on the riches of Delhi. Okay, गौरी पृथ्वीराज ने तो उसको माफ कर दिया, गौरी अपने कंट्री चला गया, घोर वापस, लेकिन वो अपने विकेट वे में से बाज नहीं आया. एंड ही वॉज ट्राइंग टू प्लान द स्कीम्स टू ले हिज हैंड्स ऑन द रिचेस ऑफ द दिल्ली. मतलब उसको रिचेस जो दिल्ली में थे वो उसको चाहिए ही थे, इसीलिए वो बार बार उसका प्लान बना रहा था. ओके, वी विल डू टिल हियर एंड आई विल कंटिन्यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो.